What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris, and it is time for my warming basket, or what I melted this week. It's a big one. There's a lot of wax in here. Well, I think it's full because there's like big things in it, but and actually, I did work from home all week this week, so when I work from home all week, that gives me like extra days to record or not record. I just saw something. Never mind. Um, that gives me extra days to melt stuff. So I like when that happens because it helps me get through my stuff. However, I don't think my month is going to really finish out that good as far as my numbers go because I did focus on a lot of loaves, and so I didn't really finish a lot this month, but that's okay. It's all right. At least I'm getting to smell the things that I haven't had a chance to smell yet. So that's a good thing, right? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and unpack everything, get it all sorted out so I can go through it somewhat methodically and talk about it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, got everything sorted out. And you know what? I had a good melting week. I really did. I think I enjoyed everything I melted. Pretty sure. Just quick glance at it. This was a good week. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to start out with my singles first. So, yeah, I've talked about this so many times. This here is The Pharmacist's Daughter. This is Pie and Coffee. This is the one that Steph had sent me quite a while back, and I'm still melting it, still loving it. It's a shame that she is closing up shop because I would definitely look for this one again. This is hot apple pie, sweet and creamy in espresso. Now, I'm not a huge coffee person. I like to drink it, It's all right. It's 6:45 at night and I'm still drinking coffee. Um, I'm not a huge coffee person as far as scent goes. I don't hate it, but it's just a scent that, yeah, generally I don't gravitate towards. I like to have a little bit hanging around, just kind of like if I'm in the mood for it. This one here is so good that I've actually thought to myself, this is a coffee I really do thoroughly enjoy. Should I go back to her Facebook group page because I left it and see if it's offered and pick up maybe a loaf? Because I think this was a loaf Steph had sent me, and it's going a long way. This is just so good. This is like, it's almost like if you opened up, remember when coffee used to come in a can? Does it still come in cans? It comes in plastic now, right? Containers. When you open that seal up and you get that aroma of just coffee grounds. That's what this smells like. So it's very oh, it's not like, it's the essence of coffee, but there's that sweetness from the apple pie here, without smelling like apples. It's like a little sweet bakery note, and I don't know. There's sweet and creamy in here, but I can't really say it's creamy. But maybe it. I don't know. I don't know what. There's just something about this scent. I really, really thoroughly enjoy it. Um, So yeah, even though I'm not buying wax and I know she's closing, and I said I'm not falling into that again. But I thought to myself, for one scent that I absolutely know I really enjoy a lot, I'm thinking maybe I should see if it's offered and see if I can get a loaf. I don't know. I don't know. Or yeah, I don't know. Because I've had other coffees and they're just okay. This was better than okay for me. So yeah, I'm a little torn on this one. This is a good one. If you happen to be partaking in her last orders for the, I think it's the year, I think. Check this one out. Then I did the Candle Nurse, Liquid Black. Liquid Black is tobacco, leather, vanilla, amber, blue sugar, smoky embers, and musk. Now, this was one that I ran and picked up really quickly when Steph did her video on this some months back. It was back in the summer. And Steph, I'm referring to Steph Loves Life. And I pretty much bought, it was RTS, and I think at the time I just picked up this one, and then there was one other one that Steph said was really good, and I picked up 3 clams of this and 3 of the other. This was poured in August, and when I received it, I pretty much melted it right away, and I thought, oh, it didn't throw that good. So I remember saying, I think I'm just going to set it aside. I've got 2 more clams, and I'll try it again. Well, I did, and I did this in my bedroom. You guys, this is beautiful. This went so well in my bedroom. It was a full 24 hours. Now, again, I could have gotten longer out of it, but because I'm overwhelmed with all this damn wax, I just automatically changed my wax whether I could smell it or not. Well, even if I could smell it, I still change it because I need to get to that place where I don't have more than I need. Like right now, I probably can go an entire year and still have leftovers. So, yeah. Anyway, Liquid Black. This is so pretty. It is sweet and just definitely a perfumey bedroom scent. However, I'm trying to think if I would enjoy this. I don't know. I tend to like perfumey cologne scents in my bedroom. More than my house. Like, my living space. This is just, it's warm. It's sweet. There is a bit of a muskiness to it, but it's soft musk. I almost want to say there's a slight powdery edge to it. It's stunning. It is stunning. I know she has rebranded her business and she is not going to be reopened again for, I want to say, I thought maybe like July. I don't know what her business model is going to entail. I know she's looking into getting more into candles and home fragrance as far as like sprays and stuff, I think. So I'm hoping we see some of these wax melts come back in her sales catalog that will be offered of whatever it is new that she's going to have. This is one of them that I hope will be offered. I did not partake in that last pre-order. She did the final pre-order for the Candle Nurse. Because I just couldn't do it. Couldn't justify it. And there was quite a few on there I wanted. Like I love Dad's Gone Hunting is fantastic. Is it Melly Jelly? Fantastic. There's a few really, really good ones that I absolutely love. So I'm hoping to one day see them again in the future. But anyway, for Liquid Black, beautiful scent. Highly recommend it if you ever see it in a D-stash or in the future under her new business. Okay, then I did Second and Spruce, and this one is A Belly Full of Jelly. This was from, not the last the pre-order she had prior to this. And this is wild berry jam donuts, coconut custard donuts, rich sugar cookies, cream cheese frosting, and a hint of cinnamon. This was so good. This was poured in November. No issues with throw. Like I said, one thing that's good about lavender or Second and Spruce is she's a mailbox to warmers. Honest to God, you don't have to set her stuff aside, which is kind of like, for me, a good thing, because I know that I can keep a smaller amount of her wax on hand, because I know when she has a pre-order, I could order it and not have to wait on it. I don't have to wait to melt it. I've never ever had an issue with her saying, oh, maybe I need to let this one sit longer. No, it goes. It just goes. But anyway, this one here, it is so good. First of all, the jam. I don't know if this was wild berry jam. You really get that. It smells like a jelly donut. You completely get that donut scent. I absolutely love when I have a wax that says it has donuts in, that you really get donuts from. And this is it. I feel like if my eyes were closed and this is under my nose, I would think somebody's holding a donut under my nose. Love this one. Fantastic. Great performer for a bakery. I have to say that, because in my experience with wax, for me, is bakery doesn't have longevity. I've had some bakery scents I give 4 hours and it's done. This was about 8 hours. And to me, that's good. Especially for me, because what I do is, this is where I warm my bakery. Usually. Not always. Sometimes I'll put some out in my kitchen. Lately I haven't been doing that. But, so on a work day, if I'm sitting in here, I'm sitting here in here and I'm able to enjoy this throughout my work day before it dies out. So yeah, beautiful, absolutely delicious, belly full of jelly. Love it. Would definitely repurchase that. Okay, moving on. I did some, almost pulled my ring light off my desk here. I melted some Traverse City. I have not had Traverse City melted in a while, and I thought, you know what, here's a good one. I should pull this one. And this is a favorite of mine. This is Strawberry Sugar Milk and Cupcakes at Tiffany's. Love this. Love, love, love this one. Good performer. Oh my God. Now, if you've watched me, you know I am a huge fan of Quickie Wedding from Destination Wax, and I could just devastated that I will no longer be able to purchase that. I do have some left, thankfully, and I was tempted to say, okay, well, maybe if she offers Quickie Wedding, I will pick up a loaf of it. Lo and behold, there was an oil in there that is no longer available to her, and she has not been able to recreate it to her liking, so it's not going to be offered. Anyway, this one here. Now, I am not a strawberry fan, I think only because I've only smelled it in like strawberry pound cake. I don't like that strawberry. That is a fake strawberry. That's like strawberry syrup. It smells artificial to me. This one here is my favorite type of strawberry. It's fresh, juicy strawberries with sugar. Like, I just see them like they're just, take some frozen strawberries, slice frozen strawberries out of the freezer, or slice some fresh ones up yourself. You sprinkle the sugar on it, and you let it sit, and all those juices start coming out, that sweetness, and then that bite of the strawberry. Oh my God, this is so good. And then you mix in the bakery piece to this, of the cupcakes at Tiffany's. Just gives it a little bit of that cakey note, but the star in here is the strawberry. Fan-freaking-tastic. Absolutely love this. It would would definitely repurchase this again. It is one of my favorites from Traverse City Wax Co. Also from Traverse City, I did Coral and Moss. Now, I like this one because this is a really good bathroom scent for me. I like warming things in my bathroom that are fresh scent or atmospheric, but I like them to be fresh. Airy, watery, aquatic, maybe a little bit of an herbal note mixed with some sweetness, but I like them bright. And this one's no exception. This is Marine Notes, Lavender, Dark Musk, and Vetiver. Beautiful scent. Love it in my bathroom. It is just fresh and clean and watery. Maybe a hint of a masculine body soap. You know, think I'm trying to think Irish Spring or that type of that fresh scent that leans more masculine than it does feminine. Does that make sense? I don't know. Without being, it's not like men's cologne. It's just like a, and I think it's the vetiver in here that gives it the little bit of the masculinity mixed with the musk. But it's watery, it's clean, it's very, yeah, this one's good. Performed well in my bathroom. That's always gets extra points for me when I get something that goes well in the bathroom and throws. So yeah, Coral and Moss, good one. All right, then we're gonna move on to Miss Sassy Girl. This one is in the cellar. I have this one going in my bedroom right now. This one is tart dark cherry intertwines with the rosy nuances of pink pepper, warm musk, and green minty patchouli. This one here has always been a favorite of mine. Oh yeah. It says minty patchouli. I don't know, you could get the patchouli. Yeah, I guess it could be described as a minty patchouli if I'm trying to pull that note out. This one's good. There's a sweetness here, but it's a dark sweet. It's a dark, like a dark berry, a very dark berry, and I'm thinking darker than a blackberry. Like think of like a dark plum mixed with that patchouli and the musk. It just becomes very and I would melt this throughout the house actually. This is a good one that would go well throughout the house. It's not so much any woody note in here, but it's a heavy scent. Heavy, but not cloying heavy. It's just heavy. You know, it just feels thick and rich. Sweet. So good. Let me see what else is in here. Oh, tart dark cherry. Okay. I get more of a dark plum, but I suppose that could be dark cherry, I guess. But that's how I feel when I smell it. More musk and patchouli. It's beautiful. There is a sense of a woody note, like not like woody like a tree, woody like barrels that would you would ferment wine in, or any type of alcohol where it would take on that sweetness. Yeah, this one's good. In the Cellar by Sassy Girl. Then I finished off this one. We Are Soldiers. This was really good. This is bourbon, vanilla bean, dough, cinnamon, and sugar. Really picked up the bourbon in here. And it was very sweet bourbon. It was really good. Oh, yeah. The cinnamon and sugar is like, did you ever have cinnamon toast? Like make your own. You just take cinnamon and you mix a little sugar in with it, and that's what that reminded me of. That's the type of cinnamon, a very sweet, sugary cinnamon, like that you would sprinkle on fried dough or a funnel cake or toast. It's that type of sugar, cinnamon. Really good. But the bourbon note in here was so good. So good. Absolutely love it. Um, it's like a dark bourbon, rich and sweet, very sweet, aromatic, an aromatic bourbon. All right, let's move on to this next vendor. That is L3 Waxy Wonders. Surprise! Stormy Clouds. This was okay. This smells better in the bag than it does in my bathroom. But again, it's my bathroom. I have more of this, and I'm just debating if I should hold off and try to melt this in my living space come springtime. Because I don't know what's in Stormy Clouds. I didn't look it up. This is very fresh. Almost maybe there may be a little grass note in here. I don't know. There's rain, like watery rain. It's sweet and fresh, so that's why I'm thinking it might be like raindrops. It leans atmospheric. It leans a little oceanic vibes. Possibly a touch of a floral note here. Just bringing it more into that atmospheric springtime fresh. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just not even going to revisit this one. Because like I said, I do have more. And I think when the springtime comes and the day feels right for it, I'm going to try this one again and see if it performs better in the living area versus my crappy bathroom that is very temperamental. All right. Also from L3, this is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Hufflepuff. Do not know what's in Hufflepuff. Oh, I'll tell you, because there's more stuff on here. Fresh baked cookies, sweet cinnamon sugar, and pumpkin pasties. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. It's good. Oh, yeah. Now, this is one perfect example of a bakery that just does not last that long. This one was like a 4-hour one for me, but when it took off, pretty much right away, it took off with a bang. You get a nice firm hit in the nose with a really good bakery, creamy, sweet, doughy bakery scent. Very good. I do enjoy this one. Would it be a repurchase for me? I don't know. I don't like the fact that it was really just like 4 hours and it was gone. Because I don't have all day to change wax out all day long. You know what I'm saying? I'm a one and done girl. Just get this all done during the day in the morning, and I don't want to think about it again. Okay, this one here. Oh, this one's a good one. Oh, ooh, vanilla balsam and spiced oat milk. Yes, yes, yes. All day long. First of all, I love her spiced oat milk. There's just something about that fragrance that always grabs me. Oh man. This is so good. The balsam in here, it's a very sweet, creamy tree note. And I think it's because it's vanilla balsam. Um, but then you mix it with that spiced oat milk. Now, you know I love Christmas trees and cream from Teddy B's. This gives me the same satisfaction. I get to enjoy that tree without feeling like I have a forest in my house because it's creamy and sweet. It's so hard to explain what a tree smells like when it's mixed with bakery or sweetness. Because for me, trees are always harsh and they aggravate my nose. I just don't like them. But when you add it with something sweet like that, all them harsh notes, that harshness to your nose just kind of, it just gets like wiped away, like it smooths it out. And you just get this, it is kind of oaty. So it's got like a kind of like, because it's oats, you get a little bit of a bready vibe to it. I love this one. Vanilla balsam and spiced oat milk. I don't know if I have more of it. I got to check but I finished the loaf. I got to check my spreadsheet. I may have bought more than one. Who knows? I hope I do. But again, it would be something that I would look for in the future, like 2 years from now, if they're still around. Okay, let's move on to this one here. We got some from Noel's Farm Scents. And the first one is Holiday Indulgence. Now, this one is caramel rum cake, praline, creamy nutmeg, and eggnog. And this was poured. Oh, this is a fairly new one. This is from September of 25. I did make a purchase with him back in when was it? Early August, I think. He had a pre-order. And I was running a little low, so I picked up a few things. Strong performer. Absolutely. I liked it, but at the same time I didn't like it. And I think I am not an eggnog person. I don't think it's one of my, I like to drink eggnog and I like it with a little booze in it, but yeah, was not for me. Like, it wasn't bad. It was good. It threw well. It smelled good, but it wasn't like Melly Jelly or strawberry sugar milk cupcakes at Tiffany's good. It wasn't like, oh, it was so good. It wasn't like that. It was just good, but I think the eggnog kind of bothered me a little bit. You do get the caramel rum cake because you do pick up the caramel. This is a very sweet wax. It's very sweet. You totally get the eggnog, which that was surprising because a lot of times when I have eggnog scents, sometimes I can't smell it. You really pick it up in this one. And you do pick up that rum. The rum pulls through in here. It's very sweet. Everything about this is sweet. Maybe that's what kind of put me off on it, was like that cloying sweet. So I'm wondering, that could possibly be why it wasn't my jam. You get a little spice from the nutmeg, but expect this to be an extremely sweet, thick, creamy, cloying type of scent. So if that's your vibes, I would highly suggest checking out Holiday Indulgence. Okay. The next two would definitely repurchase, especially one of them. One of them you were definitely going to see in my favorites video for Noel's Farm. But let's talk about Cloudy with a Chance of Cozy. Okay. This one is a mahogany milk, cashmere cream, and boardwalk marshmallow clouds. First of all, I have found that I'm a huge fan of mahogany milk, and I've Always loved Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. And now we got a little cashmere cream. Not always a fan of cashmere. I will say that. I'm not. Not gonna lie. It's just cashmere is like it's a harsh scent for me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This one it works. Oh God, you really get the mahogany milk. Mahogany milk has a little bit of a muskiness to it, but yet it's creamy at the same time. I always say that a lot, don't I? But it seems like everything I warm is like that because I think I gravitate towards scents. Oh, the Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. I absolutely love Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, I love it because you get, I think there's magnolia in it, and you do pick up an ever so slight floral perfume note in there. It's not very strong because it's still a more along the lines of a Beach Nights creamier type blend with a touch of a perfume note. So this is very creamy. You definitely get that muskiness there from the mahogany milk. And the cashmere cream just adds a little bit more of a perfume note to this scent. Works beautiful in the bedroom. Fantastic bedroom scent because it does lean more perfume. Very musky, sweet. A sweet, musky, creamy perfume. Yeah. Very, very good. Like this one. This one here, I fell in love with this one. I like this one so much. I actually went on Facebook, and I'm trying to stay away from Facebook. I'm trying to pull back from social media as much as possible because it's really interfering with my life. It's taking up a lot of time, so I'm trying to pull away from it. But I did go online to post this. This is Twilight Temptations. I went on the Facebook group page and said, if you have it, go melt this. Now, this is from June of 24. This is blood orange, peach and cardamom, rum, cognac, patchouli, tonka bean, and sandalwood. You guys, oh my God, I don't know if this is a perfume dupe. I don't know. All I know is this was the most incredible smell. Holy crap, man. I don't even know how to describe it. This is a perfume, and to my nose, okay, this is a very high-end luxury perfume. I see a very well-to-do midlife woman wearing this. Very successful, confident. This smells so freaking good. I think I'm going to warm it again this week. I have another brittle or bar. I don't know what he calls these. I got another one. I think I have two. I gotta make sure I have two first, but I think I have another one. If I don't, then I'm gonna hoard it and I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm definitely going to be looking for this when he does a pre-order again. I know he's kind of on a break right now. Been really busy at work, and I hope that's not a sign of bad things to come. But this one here, how do I explain this? I can't explain this one. I'll tell you why. Because it's very complex. There is a lot of nuances of all these notes in here, and they just come together, and it's just, I can't pick out a particular scent here. Like, yes, I smell blood orange. Yes, I smell peach. I smell cardamom. The rum and cognac, I'll give that. I think you can pick up the sweetness of the rum and cognac, right? Very rich. the patchouli and the tonka bean and the sandalwood. This is just gorgeous. And let me tell you, 2 days in my bedroom and it was still going, still going. But I said, okay, I got to change it. Got to change the wax. Unbelievable. Oh my God. I know you're probably like, well, you're not really describing it. I can't describe it. I can't. It's just, it's perfume and it's beautiful. It's warm. It's sweet, a little musky, woody. It's smooth. And I got to stop with that. That is so good. All right. Let's talk about Super Tarts. Got through some Super Tarts here. We got, this would be a repurchase for me in the future. And that is La Push. This is raindrops, sage leaf, and orange peel. Beautiful bathroom scent. Stunning. Love this. Now this one, get everything that is on the label, okay? Every note. You pick up an orange scent. There is a wateriness to this and sage. So, do you ever smell fresh sage in the store? It's fresh. It's not like dried sage. It's a fresh sage. It's not overpowering. So it's not like super herbal scent, but it's there. It's lingering and mixing and blending. I just dropped the bag with all the other, things. And it's simple scent. There's all the other things. We're talking raindrops and orange. Pick that up. Very good. Highly recommend this one if you like those fresh, clean, crisp notes. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I would definitely repurchase this again. One that I will definitely look for in the future when I'm buying wax again. Then we got this one. This was a big mistake. I should have bought 2 of these in her, what does she call that? Wax Wednesday. I did not partake in the Wax Wednesday this year. It was hard. I had a list and I thought, no, I'm not doing it. I'm just not. She'll do it again. Or I'll hopefully catch one of her ready to ships orders. So anyway, I only bought one of these BAM bags and sadly it's all gone now. And that is Yippee Ki-Yay. I think I only bought one, or did I buy 2? I don't remember. But anyway, this one is delicious. This is, again, let's go back to Christmas Trees and Cream. Vanilla balsam and spiced oat milk. Same thing. It's just fantastic tree note. Is there sugar cookie in here? I gotta see. Her labels are very hard to read. Very hard. Sometimes I can't even read them with my glasses on. Yeah, I'm struggling here. I'm gonna put it up to the camera as close as I can. Let's see if we could see it this way. Blue something. Sugar cookies, yes. I think it says ice sugar cup cookies. Is that blue spruce? I don't know. It's a bakery tree and it is stunning. Beautiful. This is more different than Christmas Trees and Cream and Vanilla Balsam and Spiced Oat Milk in the sense that there's a little bit more of the outdoors in here. So this leans more outdoors and less of the bakery sweetness. However, that bakery sweetness is still there just enough to where I'm like, yeah, this is good. So yeah, you get the tree notes and the bakery notes. Very good. This would definitely be a repurchase for me. And last but not least, Jaws. This I do have quite a bit left. Love Jaws. Jaws is just it's just a beautiful atmospheric scent. Fabulous in your bathroom because it's clean and airy. And in the springtime, it's a nice welcome to spring air. And in the summertime, it's a nice, cool atmospheric scent. Not cool as like snow cool. Cool as like it's hot and humid outside. But then you get this freshness, this fresh air. Ah, love Jaws. Jaws is sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plum. I don't know if this is spiced or sliced. I don't know because the Jaws is in the way. And sweet pear. Yes, we got those 2 fruit notes in here. However, the sea salt and fresh air in the seagrass are so earthy and fresh that the pear and the plum just kind of takes the edge off those, what could be a harsher atmospheric note. I don't know, you know. It just turns into a beautiful scent. It's a beautiful, airy, atmospheric-y scent. I like scents like that. I think the reason I love atmosphere so much is because it's just fragrance. It's just nice smelling air. You know what I mean? It's not like you walk into the house and you smell, oh, I smell brownies, I smell cupcakes, I smell flowers. This is just pretty air. That's why I like atmosphere. Jaws is a winner. This powerhouse performer. Absolutely love Jaws. And one day I'll repurchase again when I don't have any more. All right, we're going to move on to the last one. And that's Teddy Bees. And I warmed a lot of Teddy Bees this week. Sadly, I didn't finish any of it. But I'm still working through it. It's nice when you finish. I feel accomplished when I finish something from Teddy Bees because I either have loaves or tubs. Very few souffles anymore. So loaves and tubs kind of take me a little longer to get through, especially if I'm doing it in my bedroom. So I will always remember that going forward. If I have something in mind that I want for my bedroom, it's going to be a souffle. And as far as the house goes, probably tubs, unless it's my absolute loves. Honeybee, milk of the poppy will always be loaves. Anyway, this one here, House of Dragons. It is a favorite. This is what I have left of the loaf. So sadly, this will not be melted in the living area anymore. But it's okay. This will work beautifully in the bedroom. So I will probably get out of this. This is like a quarter left of the loaf. I'm going to say I could probably get 3 melts out of this in my bedroom. So I've got some life left in here. I don't have any more. I did request it. Her pre-order list was posted and I did request it just to have it for next year. Oh, this is so good. So good. All right, House of Dragons is... Ugh. Oh, it is Palo Santo, vanilla balsam, fallen leaves, peppermint, and a hint of cinnamon. Now, Angela from Angela's Melting Moments said, is it Melting Moments? I don't know. Angela, if I screwed up your, but it's not a channel, but your handle, I apologize. She had told me before about this because I had said, gee, I didn't smell peppermint in here because I don't like mint. Apparently this was a typo on here. It's not, it's a hint of peppermint. So it's instead of a hint of cinnamon, it's a hint of peppermint and there's cinnamon in here. The cinnamon, yes, I do smell the cinnamon. This is just gorgeous. That's all I just beautiful. Oh God, that balsam in here. Again, I like balsam. Balsam to me is a little bit sweeter. It's not as harsh like pine. Um, However, I could do pine as long as you mix it with a lot of sugar and cookies. The cinnamon note in here, very prominent, but it's sweet. Not like cinnamon sugar sweet, just sweet. It's a sweet cinnamon. With that tree in the Palo Santo, makes it creamy. And this is beautiful, you guys. House of Dragons is gorgeous. Now, I don't know. This is from, I think this is from 23, 24, I think. Yeah, this is from July of 24. So, I'm hoping we see it again. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know when it was poured last. But I'm hoping to see it again. Maybe I'll grab a tub. Because, yeah, the loaves are a lot. All right, so let's move on to this next souffle. Now, here we go with this one here. Again, I've been melting this in my office area here, and that is October Lane. This was a scent that Sterling came up with, Sterling Thompson. Very active in the wax Facebook community. And this scent here is what is one of his creations that Tiffany chose, and it is warm sugar cookies, pecan waffles, leaves of fireside marshmallows, and Palo Santo. This is delicious. Absolutely love this. Oh. Again, it's that outdoor stuff mixed with bakery, right? So you got leaves in here with pumpkin pecan waffles. And there's a little bit of from the fireside, the roasted marshmallows. Was it fireside marshmallows or roasted? Fireside. You do get a bit of that, a little bit of an embers here. Oh God, it's so good. I'm trying to. It's like sweet and savory. That's what it reminds me of. Sweet and savory. It's delicious. I could smell this all day. Totally get the fireside marshmallows. The more I keep smelling this, the more it's coming out. It's so good. So good. And I only have that much left. So thankfully I've been warming it here in the office so I get a few more warms out of it. Yeah. Christmas trees and cream. Woo. So a half a tub was sufficient to warm out in my living space. So technically a tub, I can get 2 warms. I love this scent, you guys. Here's where I made the mistake. Oh no, I did buy more. I did. I bought more. That was the pre-order that she had. I don't remember when. But I did buy more, so I do have more for next year. all set, but I did request it just in case. With Teddy Bees, the thing is, yes, the scents do come around. But here's my thing. They come around, but then for me, I have to let my Teddy Bees sit. I cannot, it's not mailbox to warmer for me. It just isn't. I've tried. It doesn't work for me. I have to let it sit. So I think she does 4 pre-orders a year, 3 or 4. I can't remember. So it'll come around again. But thing is let's say this doesn't come around till next fall. All right. I mean, I'll buy it, but I'm not going to be able to enjoy it. Luckily, I did buy one this year. So next year I do have one. But I'm just saying, let's say I didn't have any more. Let's say this was all I had left. And it's not offered again until next fall, next winter. Well, then it's going to be a whole nother year before I'm going to smell it because I'm not going to melt it any sooner than a year. That makes sense? I know a lot of people don't do that. But for me, I've tried it. I've tried to warm it sooner. I don't have good luck. But I find I have better luck if I let it sit. If I were to melt it like within weeks of getting it, then I'd be like, oh, well, this is a dud. This is a dud. And I don't want to do that. So, I know, long explanation. And this video's turned out to be a lot longer than I wanted it to be. This is Fresh Pine Vanilla Waffle Cone and Rich Buttercream. You guys, when did I buy this one? See, this is from 23 because I kept requesting it and she kept pouring lavender trees and cream, strawberry trees and cream. I just want Christmas trees and cream. I don't want any other things thrown in my trees. This is what I want. So this is from 23. And I was just able to purchase Christmas trees and cream in 25. So it came back, but it took 2 years. All right. You guys, this is just so good. It's so good. Okay. So now, thankfully, I found that I like the L3 vanilla balsam and oat milk. And I have another one too that she did that's mixed with sugar cookie. Today's October 3rd. That one's good. So I got some other go-tos if I can't get this one. Super similar. Difference is the tree. This one has pine, but pine is a sharp note. However, because she's got that buttercream on top of, what was it, sugar cookies, I think? Was it sugar cookies? Funnel cake. Really cuts through that tree note. So you get that sweet, rustic bakery. And I'm here for it. I love this one. This is fantastic. Great performer in my house. I had no issues with it. Let's move on to Late Night Bake. This was an instant favorite for me. This is lavender. This is sweet lavender, sugar cookies, pink sugar with a background of Palo Santo. Now, I wish I had a little more sugar cookie in it. However, this is a real pretty, sweet lavender scent, and you do pick up the lavender. I love this in my bedroom. Now, I've been working on this tub for quite some time, and this is all I've got left. Basically, just warm this in my bedroom all the time, and this is from, oh, not too bad. This is from 24. I think she has since offered it again. I think I have another tub and a loaf. I'm set for a while with this because I do only melt it in my bedroom. You know what? Just for poops and giggles. Just trying to be polite. I think one day I might try to melt this throughout the house to see how I feel with that vibe in the air, you know? But this is a very sweet lavender. I enjoy this blend very much. Not as sweet as Sweet Nights from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is a strong lavender. It's heavy. Um, like, when you walk in the room, there's lavender there. But it's not harsh. Doesn't like, ugh, get in your nose. This is a good one. Love that one. Okay. Oh, I did have a dud this week. I've melted this a couple times now, and that's the Water Gardens. This one, I can't get this to throw. It's got no throw. I keep trying because I do like this scent. It's not for me. It's very lemony, very watery. This is notes of green tea, lemons, hints of lime, musk under the lemon tree, and salty driftwood. I love all the notes here on Cold. I do. It's fantastic. But this is from March of 24. I can't get this to throw. So almost, it's a very sharp lemonade type scent, but there's an herbalness to it. You definitely pick up a tea note. This is a scent that you would absolutely love to have around on a spring cleaning day, and the house is like all like sparkly and shiny, and you just want that fresh, clean scent. I just can't get it to throw. Another favorite, the North. Love the North. Very atmospheric outdoors. Ooh, very outdoors. Wow, on Cold, this is very strong. Not, ugh, my nose is itching so bad. Not as strong as on Warm. On Cold, it's like, wow. Again, my wax is old, so, and I did do a repurchase on that pre-order because it was offered, and I thought I better grab it while I can. This is from May of 24. This is a vanilla balsam type, Palo Santo, marshmallow fireside, and a hint of smoldering firewood. On Cold, you smell that smoldering firewood. Absolutely. Oh. Now, you know I don't like House on Fire. You know I don't. This has just enough House on Fire scent to make it interesting and just like, ooh, give it that little bit of mystery, you know? It's very outdoorsy without being like you're in a tent camping. Because there's a prettiness there, and I think that's coming from the Palo Santo in this. It kind of softens the blow. And wasn't there fireside marshmallows? Marshmallow fireside. So you get a little bit of that sweetness added to it, without being overly sweet. So it's not like bakery sweetness added. It's just a little bit of sweeter notes. Kind of takes the edge off your outdoorsy, fiery campfire note. Beautiful. Absolutely love the North. I'm glad I was able to purchase some more. This is a fairly strong. I think I could probably do this again. It's less than half, but more than a quarter of a loaf. I could probably melt this again throughout the house and be, it'll be gone. This one here is going to take me a long time because I've just been doing this in my bedroom and it's a full loaf, so it's going to be forever. And that's Khaleesi. Love Khaleesi. Khaleesi is just pretty. Just pretty, right? This is Palo Santo, tonka bean, oud wood, warm vanilla sugar, and fireside. This is just such a pretty, it's warm and it's a little sweet. It's It's a very wrap yourself up in a cashmere blanket and cozy. And, so beautiful. Love this in the bedroom. Again, this is a beautiful bedroom scent. You pick up the vanilla in here, but it's more of a dark vanilla, rich vanilla, which kind of takes off any harsh perfumey notes that could result from here. Because although it has perfume vibes to it, it's smooth and soft and sweet, but yet warm, wintry scent, you know, because it's warm. So that's the only way I could describe it. It's something you want to smell on a cold day. It'll just warm you up. To me, I wouldn't get the same effect from this scent in the summer. This is heavier. It's beautiful. Khaleesi's gorgeous. Love it. All right, guys. An hour. Next week, I'll probably be in the office 2 days, so there's 2 days of melting that won't happen. So next week will be a little lighter. Anyway, let me know, guys. Any of your favorites show up in my melting this week? Did you have any favorites of your own this week? Let me know in the comments below. All right. That's all I got. And yeah, so happy Monday, everybody. I hope you all have a great week. And thank you for watching, because I appreciate you and I appreciate the time you take out of your day, in your lives, in your busy schedule, and you watch a video I've uploaded. It means the world to me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Helps my channel grow. And you all have a great day, great night, great week, weekend, whenever you happen to be watching. And we will chat again real soon. Bye-bye.